Alright, everybody. Welcome back to some more Oblivion mod playthroughs. Servant of the Dawn, it is I, Xilestar, and today. Alright, so now that we've finished off all three random stories, I wanted to talk about something that has happened behind the scenes. So, I have updated my mod to be a new version, so we will have a few little breaks in our characters, so sorry about that. This water looks very weird. Wonder why that is. Just because it's night or something? Let's see if it's just because it's night. But anyway, yeah, so like my mod now is more up to date to what I currently have it. I have it under a new system, so which is good for me in a way. This is the way it was in night. Okay. So hooray for all of that. So which means that like for the next one I will be disabling my mod and making sure the character's all normal kind of thing before anything else. But let us go and take a look at what we have for our little so I got rid of all my stuff. That's interesting. Weird that I got rid of everything here, but I didn't get rid of everything on the other side. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is a part... Okay. I know what happened. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Alright, so... I didn't really check like any of the other versions to see if this was exact, but I think I'm pretty... I left them in here. No, I meant to delete them. It's fine. Where is it? Here it is. Servant of the Dawn. All right. I forgot to delete it from there. I'll have to do it on my own time. But they're not supposed to be in there. Besides that, here's what I have for the Servant of the Dawn. All right. So not applicable, but I recommend level 10. I think that's what... I don't think it tells you anything. I think it just says, like, the only requirement is that you beat the main story, which is a requirement, but it's not a level requirement, right? Initial gold requirement, 40,000 to, of course, 160,000. There's a little note at the bottom that says this is because this is only specifically because of the war and for the maximum cost per day for 19 to 20 days. Because if you count 0, and even if you count, like, 20 itself, because it counts 0, then 20 is another day. Just up this by 8,000 and up this by 4,000, I think. No, 2,000, sorry, my bad. So this will be like 42,000, this will be 168,000. But that's beside the point. Gold reward, not applicable. I don't think you get one, and modifiable gold requirement is only if you need to buy something from a shop, right? Something that can be modified, right? If it's like if you've seen Blade Song kind of thing, Tess tells you that you can auction for her scroll for about, I think, like 2,500, but you can lower down the price. That is going to be in a different sort of situation. But yeah, but because you can't buy it for the 2,500, that's the point. But for this, yeah, that's why I have it for, if we take a look at, what is it, Knights of Nine Revelation, I believe, you'll see that we have the Alien Helm of Guilds, right? And I think there was another one, right? There was another one, I think? I know one of these had another one, and I'm not quite sure what it was. I think it's this... trying to think of any of them that you have to buy stuff. Maybe this as well. We'll try. I try to remember which one I did a test for. I don't think Dungeons of Babylon. So let's see here. I can't remember which one it is. Modifiable gold requirement? No. Okay. Nope. No, because the Song of the Three is always normal. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it is that one. Okay. So it's literally just this one. And it's the maximum cost you can get a hold of. I think I tested it to find out what the lowest is, but I don't think it really worked very well. So that's the highest you can pay and that is based off of if your personality, mercantile, and speechcraft are all 0, and the person despises you. I think I showed off that I used the console to pretty much do all this, where they will not give you a good deal at all. So that is what the difference is here. Gold reward not applicable because it's not like the... It's weird because technically you can collect offerings, which technically is a reward, but it's not like every time you complete a quest you get gold, right? It's nothing like that. So that's what that's pretty much there for. So rewards, no bounty. It's really weird how the no bounty system works. Because if you hit something, it's supposed to be that like you can't get a bounty for it, or your bounty disappears. But for some odd reason, as I said here, this seems somewhat buggy. Unsure why this happens. It's I know what it does, but I don't know why it's buggy because of that. And then free companions. I mean, every Mythic Dawn Acolyte and the Templars you create, technically you can use them. You can make them follow you, do whatever you want with that. And I think even the Palace Guards, and I think maybe even the Imperial Guards, you can ask them to follow you too. So that's good. Spells. Yes, we do get a lot of spells. I actually have a list of all the spells here so that we can actually do whatever we really need to for that. Weapons, yes. Armor, yes. And clothing, yes. And then the selling item, total gold accumulated. I decided to separate this because, well, depending on how you look at it in terms of the war kind of thing, this is what it gives you kind of thing. So before the war, I was able to get, I think about, what was it, 30k at 35k? So I think 25k sounds about right. And then during / after the war, we got 50k. This is about as normal as you're going to get for that. Alright, so the reason why the weapons, armor, and clothing have those 3 little stars here is because unsure to call these items unique, as yes, the enchantments are unique, and the damage and speed of the weapons, of course, are unique as well, but the model used is not except for 2 items, which is the clothing that we will be showing off, which is the Numantia stuff. And I don't mind taking these off because who really cares? I definitely don't. I'm over encumbered. Hooray! You guys go in here. My brain is turned off for that. All right. So, in order for us to, so let's see the Dagonite robe. It just looks like a normal robe. Very cool, very cool. Let's go leave. Okay. Let's go over here so that we get to a nice, cool, open area overlooking the ocean. Yeah, I have one in the front, actually. That's a lot better. Let's go over there instead. Look at this area. It looks wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I love it. I love this area. All right. So we also have the Emperor's robes, which are just literally the Emperor's robes. A little bit of a weird shine here. Interesting. Holy Amulet of Spirits. Ooh, that actually does look really nice. I don't know if it's a vanilla amulet. I don't think so, but I wouldn't put it past it that it actually is a vanilla amulet. I know Arnora's is so close to the Amulet of Kings, and this definitely does look like it's close to it too. Holy Protector. What is this? Is this actually a... It's just a normal blade shield? Yeah. So this one... Yeah, so I'm not looking at the enchantments because I'm going to show you what the items that I created for this thing is. And then the Numantia. This is what I mean, though. This is the only sort of custom item that's in the game from the mod kind of thing. And let me guess, my speed's all broken. Yeah, we're just not going to worry about that right now. Yeah. Then we also have the Scarab A Orbix, which is just a Mythic Dawn armor. Very weird, though, that it's just a Mythic Dawn armor, though. And we have the Shimmering Shard, which I think is just the Draconian Madstone. Yeah, it's just the Draconian Madstone. I think that is it. Not quite sure. And Skull of the Dro King. Very interesting. Very cool. And then we have Spellcatchers, which actually isn't a vanilla item like I thought it was. It just looks very like the name sounds very vanilla, and so does the fact that it's Daedric, right? Just makes it feel like it's more vanilla than anything else. But it's not. And then we have Arcane Reaver over here, which is just a silver claymore. Very interesting. I'm just gonna put the Numantia robe. Yeah, like it's just a silver claymore. It's nothing really too special. And then Brain Splatter, which is just a really slow warhammer, though. But it's got a high damage, though. Then we have the Harbinger of Dawn. Just a normal ebony claymore. Nothing really too special about that. Cool, right? Then we have Hellbringer. Very cool weapon. Then we also have the Sacrificial Dagger. I don't know exactly what the script effect does, but I'm pretty sure it probably just advances the quest forward. Probably, I'm not quite sure. But it's pretty much the Ceremonial Dagger, or if you have the DLC, it's pretty much just Marion's Razor. But it's actually in the base game. It's called, I think it's called Ceremony Dagger or Ceremonial Dagger, something like that. Then we have Staff of Oblivion's Fury. I don't know what the script effect does, but let's find out. So demoralize up to 6 and fire damage. Alright, let's see what this does. Ooh, it summons Scamps. Oh, my word, it actually literally does summon Scamps. Okay. Oh, the reason why they're so angry, like, the reason why they're like, oh my god, I'm being attacked, is because their AI is like guards. Because I decided to do that. But yeah, that's actually kind of cool. So Oblivion's Fury technically summons Scamps to you. Or to the one you target. So it's kind of like, oh no, I'm in trouble here. To like, distract them while I go heal around over here. And then it's like, aha, I come back and I'm going to take you on kind of thing. It's actually kind of cool. And then the Black Blade, which is pretty much just Umbra. Absorb Strength, the Willpower is kind of okay, and then damage health is obviously really nice. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. And the Waters of Plenty. Cool. I love this. So the reason why that I'm able to get this potion back each and every time is because of this item right over here. The Pitcher Plenty. What this does is that it just, like, anytime you don't have it in your inventory, it gives it to you again, which is awesome. It's a very nice object. And if you also get a hold of this object right here, the Hellhound statue, which you can get when you first meet Faraj, as I'm seeing it right now. I wanted to double check to see where you get it from. With this little statuette, you actually get a little dog that follows you around. Alright. Hi. You can go away now. Anyway. So the reward for completing this mod, if it indeed loaded correctly, I'm hoping it did. I mean, everything else loaded correctly, so hopefully this one does. And here it is. The Marin's Dagon statue. So I chose to not use the one that the mod uses, because I think it's in the base game. I chose to use the one that I got this statue from. And I believe it's also the Azura one I'm using here. Yeah, so it's like these two. The only difference, as you can probably already tell, though, is that, like, it's not using the pedestal, or the little platform here. Funny thing about that is that, well, yes, it does come with a podium pedestal thing. I deleted it because it doesn't need to be, because it's on the ground here. Although I might have wanted it, but I'm not quite sure. I can test it to see like if it will clip to the thing here, but that's not what it's meant to be though. It's meant to be just like a little figurine, like these statues, right? Although this one is kind of defeating the purpose here, but yeah, it's like this dragon statue and this statue over here. So when you pray to Dagon, you're supposed to get these objects. That's how it's supposed to work. And then this lectern is supposed to be, like, one thing that I kind of wanted to do was have the lectern kind of, like, hide the Marin's Dagon statue. So, like, you would have to, like, open the lectern would open up. Like, if you look at a normal lectern, I think I have one up here. You see how it looks, where you look like these hinges can go up, kind of thing? Well, if you flip it so that whether this is down kind of thing, it would flip it like a door, like it's a tiny little, like a, sort of like a case, specifically where, like, Marin's Dagon is, so it's like it's kind of like in Skyrim where you want to hide that you're worshipping Talos kind of thing. Same thing with this, where I want to hide the fact that I'm worshipping Marin's Dagon, right? So, like, if you talk to Pray to Dagon, you get all the items here. So let's go pick them all up after I go and store all these items in here. Don't worry, we'll go ahead and search around for any items that I might have missed, and then we'll go through all the books and such like that. Then we'll go through any of the alternate things. We'll see like what happens if we go and